Okay, today we're going to talk about hunting routes. Where do you want to go? What bases do you want to go to when you're on the map of Primal Eden? Some bases have a lot of stuff, like the noble bases, Madame Celeste, Bushwhack Meadows, and then you got the Merc Grunt bases, which are like the Site D and Site C and all that. Anyway, a lot of what you're doing in the map is trying to get more ammo so you can kill more dinos, get more experience and all. So today we're going to talk about what's the best way to plan your routes so that you can get that good ammo. There's going to be, if you look, there's going to be some different icons on the maps. And some of them, you'll always see whenever I start a video, I have a map of Primal Eden, and it's got the names of all the bases that you go to. You want to go to, like I've said, the ones that have the noble or the crown look to it, or the chevrons, which are the Merc bases. The ones with the little 3 posts sticking up, that's not so good, like End of the World or Chop and Go. The ones that's like the settler bases. Then you got like the Big Chop grounds and Feast of Dumbala. They've got like a little tower with those don't really have very good ammo either. That's usually going to be like arrows and health and stuff like that. But anyway, the way the island is laid out, and you'll see in this next section of the video, is if you go straight to the noble bases and the Merc bases, it kind of forms kind of like a kind of big inverse V type shape, where you can go up the west side of the mountain and come back down the east side of the island, and then you're able to plot and scheme. Now along the ways there's going to be different dinos. So as we look at this map, we want to think, I don't know the author of this map, it was on Steam, but he did a really good job showing you which bases are the best. And if you look in the upper left hand corner, you'll see where it shows the different types of bases. And of course you got the Noble Crown with the 3 guns, and then the Mount Sisyphus Research Station, the research meteorological symbol there for where the scientists were, I guess. Then the Mercs, or the chevron up there, you see it's got another green gun. That's where good ammo is going to be. The exclamation point, not so much. Every now and then you'll get something good. And then of course the settler base with the 3 little upward posts, so to speak, and then the little like the wigwam, teepee, what do they call those things that the Indians use? But anyway, that little symbol that shows like the little Indian gods or whatever. Anyway, so if you start down there lower in the south, go to Site D. That's usually got some pretty good stuff. And then you head north up to Meteorological Station. Along the way, in that dense vegetation, you're going to see a lot of velociraptors, a lot of Utah raptors. You'll see some triceratops, and they even stick a Rex or 2 down there in that south part of the island. As you move up to Meteorological, that's when it starts to open up. You get some open plains. You usually get shotguns, some ammo, 308 rounds up around Meteorological. As you could go up to Chop or Big Chop up there if you wanted to. The ammo may not be worth it. Sometimes I'll cut straight across from Meteorological over to Madame Celeste, but if you wanted to continue going, Sir Arthur's Folly in the west over there is a really good noble base. You can find a 700 there sometimes, lots of rounds, Tryhorn collar, sometimes binoculars, and then you head straight up to Mount Sisyphus. Now if you notice, Mount Sisyphus, you actually have to approach it from the south side of the volcano. There's a path that you can go up there. You'll see some Quetzalcoatlas up in there, or Quetzalcoatlas, those pterodactyl type birds. They'll take you for a ride, kill you, so you got to be careful with those. And then from Mount Sisyphus, you can head straight on down there to Cape Tryhorn. Now that's a big open area. You'll definitely come across a wreck somewhere along the way. Lots of open areas for the Tryhorn. 308 works well out in that open area. And then once you get to Tryhorn, got good gear up in there. Then you can head north to Bushwhack Meadows. Now, right before you get to the Bushwhack Meadows from Cape Tryhorn, there's this open swamp. Nice Tryhorn area. Remember, look at your Tryhorn for a little bit. Pick out the one that you want. If you look at them for an extended period of time through your scope or through binoculars or whatever, if you look at them long enough, in the upper right-hand corner, it'll show you how big it is, and that'll give if it's male or female. So that'll give you an idea of which Tryhorn you want to shoot. If you get good at the hard shots, like you'll see in the other video that I've done, you can use an arrow, and you won't scare them near as badly as you will shooting regular guns. They'll all run off with the guns, but arrows tend to not spook them as much. So you can, especially if you drop one fast, the other ones around may not even know. Then as you head on north up in the Skyfall Basin, that's you can see lots of raptors up in that area. Some scattered Tryhorns when you get down into the basin area. And then that's a science discovery center there at Skyfall. They usually have some decent ammo and guns up in there. Then head up to side A, up there on the north. You might see a T-Rex scattered up in there. I think they've the developers have kind of taken not so many Rexes on the map now, so that may be a little less frequented by the Rexes, but anyway, it's good ammo up in there. And you head south to Site Z for some more ammo. Kill some raptors along the way. You will see some Utahs up in there. That's Utah country. And then head on down to Site B, and in the east side of the map, and get some more ammo. Kill you some raptors and T-Rex along the way. Of note, there's some dense foliage just north of the volcano. Got a lot of velociraptors up in there. So if you want to go velociraptor hunting, you want to practice shooting them with an arrow, that's a lot of fun. Or just take your machete up there and whack a bunch, get you a bunch of XP and just have fun. Just north of the volcano, it's got some dense vegetation. Great area for velociraptors. Alright, so back to Site B. You're going to see a T-Rex or two on your way down. You'll pass through Lava Lake as you're heading to Madame Celeste, and there's almost always a Rex sitting down there around Lava Lake. So, and then another one in that valley just east of Madame Celeste. So if you've got plenty of ammo because you've been hitting the good bases, that's a good time to nab you a couple of Rexes along the way to Madame Celeste. Love Celeste. There's almost always good stuff up in there. Either Tryhorn collars, just typical noble base. 308 rounds, some pistol rounds. You find all sorts of stuff at Celeste. And then last but not least, you can head east back to Site C, and then you'll see some raptors along the way. I was there last night. Shot a bunch of raptors up in there. Didn't see any T-Rexes or anything, but they had some Tryhorns as well, so T-Man and I were able to get some kills. But anyway, that's how we plan our usually when we do our hunting trips. We've got that map pulled up on our second monitor. We're talking where we want to go, which base is where. We'll fan out usually about every couple 100 meters or so, and that way we cover a little more area, find more boxes along the way, share ammo and all that. And that's pretty much how the Primal guys do it. All right, hope this helps. Bye.